2 of the 2025 game show Throwdown. I'm Travis of Etsy's game show studio. Tonight we're going to be playing 2 more games with our Discord in order to try to raise some more money for Children's Miracle Network Hospitals Through Extra Life. Tonight, all we're doing is gambling with a little bit of trivia in there. We're playing high rollers. We're playing some dealer's choice, so a lot of dice are going to be rolled. And tonight we're doing some special dice, so I want to shout out Double Six Dice. Link is in the description below. I bought some wonderful D12s, but they're double pipped, 1 through 6. They roll better than actual D6s, and you'll see them in action as we go through gameplay. So shout out Mike at Double Six Dice. They're great, and I'm glad to be using them for this charity stream. So that being said, hey Discord!
Hi!
Everybody's here.
Hello.
All right, so we're going to be starting.
I'm not here.
We're going to be starting off with a game of high rollers. So I'm going to need Corey and Tom. You guys are going to kick off, but let's look at the show open, shall we? We haven't done this yet.
Yeah.
I know, a game of high stakes. If I could remember the entire introduction, I would have done it. No one volunteer it. No one volunteer it. We're just going to let it lay. All right, here we go. Corey and Tom, you guys are going to be up. Let's do a quick buzzer check from you if I could. Corey, you first. Love it to death. How about Tom? Or Uncle Tom, I should say. I just feel so weird saying it, but we're just going to go with it. Okay, for those of you unfamiliar with the High Rollers format, this is what's going to happen. I'm going to ask a trivia question. Players, when you think you know it, you buzz in. If you are correct, you gain control of the dice. If you are wrong, your opponent automatically gains control of the dice. In each of the columns, you're basically trying to play a glorified game of Shut the Box. What you're trying to do is to take the last number off the board or force your opponent to roll something that cannot be taken off the board. You do that, you win the game, 2 games to a match. The winner of the match plays the big numbers for up to 10,000 fake dollars. And we're going to randomize some prize values to go into these boxes, and here they are. So column number 3 is worth 93.67, column number 2, 12.22, and column number 1, which is a hot column, a roll of 11 will completely clear it, gets you $5,480 if you are able to clear it. Gentlemen, are you ready?
Yes.
Here is your first question. Buzz in when you think you know it, and we'll go from there. Did AstroTurf first appear in the 50s, 60s, or 70s? Corey.
The 50s.
The 60s, unfortunately. Tom, you have control of the dice, and I'm guessing we're going to roll because everything is good. So take a look at the green spot on the stream, and you have 5 and a 2 for 7.
I'll take 2 and 5.
2 and 5. Just as they were rolled, so that now makes column 3 hot roll of a 12. We'll get you $9,300. Here's the next question. Which occur more, solar or lunar eclipses? Corey.
Lunar.
Lunar, because they happen once a month. That is right, yes. All right, so here is, do you want to roll? Everything's good except for the deuce. Okay, here we go.
Yep.
You have a 5 and a 6 for 11.
Clear that thing out.
That is a 7, a 3, and a 1. 5,480 on your side. Note that on your own. We'll figure it out later because I currently don't have anything to note price columns, but we'll figure that out later. All right, thank you. Thank you, Yoko. All right, here's the next question. Minnesota, Wisconsin, or Illinois? Where are St. Cloud and St. Paul? Corey.
Minnesota.
Minnesota is right. Decent amount of bad rolls. Do you want to take it or do you want to pass it?
El Paso.
Passing. Tom, this roll is for you. A 3, a 5, a 7, or an 11 are all bad rolls.
I like my odds.
It's a 9.
Bye, 9.
9 is gone, meaning 6 will clear that column, and only even numbers are good. All the odd numbers suck. Here we go. Next question. Is the Lincoln Memorial on the back of the 5, the 10, or the $20 bill? Corey.
The 5.
The 5 is correct. Only even numbers are good. Do you want to take it or pass it?
You can have it.
Tom, it's up to you. Here we go.
Even.
It's an 8. That's a bad roll, and that's a win for Corey. Oh no, shit. That was a good roll. That was a good roll. I'm sorry. You got a 4 and a 6 and an 8. How do you want to take it off?
8.
Only the 8 is good.
Only the 8 is good.
6 and 4 are
Only 8 is
left.
good.
So
Yeah.
So 6 and 4 are left.
All right. So I'm looking at it on my screen. So well, let's see. Hang on. Let me do a little bit of a toss around here. This is not gonna get fucked up because I can change to that. Now you can actually see what's going on.
Yay!
All right. So 4 and a 6 are left, and that's where they are. Here is the next question. Tom, go ahead and buzz in one more time. I just want to check. Okay, you're good. Fair enough. All right, here we go.
Just beating me at it.
Yeah. All right. Yes or no? Is there a difference between apple... Corey?
No.
Is there a difference between apple juice and apple cider? Yes, there is a difference. Cider is raw juice that has not been filtered. Tom, you have control of the dice. A 6, a 4, and a 10. Passing?
Yep. Have
Corey,
fun, Corey.
Corey, this is on you. And
Here
you
we
just
go.
rolled a 10. Unbelievable.
Oh my God.
So you still won the game. I awarded it correctly. All those lights make sense. Oh, wow. Okay.
Right.
So,
Crazy.
yeah, Corey swept the board. Let's see how much that is altogether.
It was columns 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, you
I
swept
think
the
I knocked
entire board. So that's 5480, 1222, and 9367. You currently are sitting on $16,069 in prizes. Nice.
Nice.
And that's just the first game of the match. So let's reload the board.
off. Oh,
Your new name is going to be Gene.
Oh, geez. Hot Column back in number 1. It's worth $9,000
It's over 9,000.
by 2.
Thank you, Vegeta.
All right. Here's the next question. My God. Which was longer, World War I or World War II? Tom.
World War II.
By 2 years. 6 versus 4. All rolls are good. What do you want to do?
Bowling.
It's doubles. Look at that.
Ooh.
Uh,
Bye.
How would you like to take that off?
2, get out.
Probably a really good way to do it.
Christmas monster.
Yeah, the fun bit, yeah, 2 comes off the board as a good roll, but it's always a good roll because it's double. So here we go. Next question. According to Time Magazine, are there approximately 5, 10, or 15... Tom?
10.
5, 10, or 15 million Americans bitten by dogs each year. It's 5. Corey, you have control of the dice. Do you want them or do you want to pass them?
I'll roll on.
Rolling. 3 and a 1 for 4.
For the hard way.
Which is 3 and 1?
No, straight 4, sorry.
Don't give me craps terms. Just tell me how you want it off the board. We're not fancy. We're game show nerds. Let's just go with it. All right, next question.
I deal with those terms.
Next question. In the New York Times, was it reported that New York City, Paris, or London had the higher average price? Tom?
New York.
For a hotel room, it's Paris. Corey, you have control of the dice. Everything's good. What do you want to do?
Let's roll.
2 doubles again, but it's bad. So
Re-roll.
you're just going to re-roll that. 5 and a 4 for 9.
Just the 9 itself.
9 is off the board. Next question. Yes or no? Is there anybody in the Bible named Tom?
Yes.
Named Jethro? Yes, it's the father-in-law of Moses. So that is a yes. That is correct. Everything's still good. What do you want to do?
Oh. I got insurance marker, so.
5 and a 1 for 6.
I'm gonna take the 1 and the 5. It's a little difficult.
There's that, and then I have to put the insurance dot in front of me so I know what's going on. Blue player, Uncle Tom, has 1 insurance marker. Next question. Was the first Major League home run hit in Canada done in the 50s, 60s, or 70s? Tom.
50s.
The 60s. Incorrect. Corey, dice are for you. 4 or 5 are bad rolls, and 12. What do you want to do?
4, 5, and 12.
And 2. 2,
Might as
4,
well
5, and
roll.
12. Gonna roll them.
2, 4, 5, and 12. Gonna roll them.
All right, here we go. That's a 5 and a 4 for 9.
The 6 and the 3.
Only one way to do it. That's $9,000 more into your column. 7 and 8 are the only good rolls. Here is potentially the last question of the game. Was Mary Shelley's Frankenstein published before or after Corey?
Before?
Before 1900. 1818 is correct. Yes, 7 and 8 are the only good rolls. Keep them or pass them.
Pass them.
Tom, this is your
Yeah,
roll.
insurance marker.
You got insurance, but you need a 7 or an 8.
Come on.
It's a 6. That's bad. Your insurance marker goes away. You need this roll. 7 or 8.
Come on.
It's a 5. That's a bad roll.
Good game. I just could not buzz in any faster in the first game. That screwed me over.
That's okay. But thank you for playing. We'll see you in Dealer's Choice later in the evening. Corey, for now, you get to take on the big numbers. Same rules as before. You're just trying to take off all the numbers. Clear off 9 numbers. It's worth $10,000, and we'll put $10 in the kitty for. And let's see, 16. You got 9. That's 20. You got $25,000 in prizes off the front board. That's a lot.
To be
It
exact,
is.
because I've been keeping tabs as well. He's got $25,071.
Okay,
I've
so
been keeping tabs as well.
So for that, here's what I'll do. If you clear the numbers, front game winnings don't matter, but if you clear the numbers, I'll put $10 in the kitty. I will put $1 in for every number you do knock off. I'll make it 10 if you knock off the whole thing. You ready?
Yes, sir.
Here's
Let's
your
rock and roll.
first roll. It's a 3 and a 4 for 7.
Let's do the 7.
Off
Here
the
we go.
board. Next roll.
Love those golden dice.
2 and a 2 for 4. That's doubles. So you do have 1 insurance marker. How do you want to take off the
Knock
4?
off that 4, please, sir.
4 is gone. Next roll. 4 and a 6 for 10.
Oofa. 2 and 8.
2, 8, gone. Most, all rolls still good. 1, 3, 5, 6, and 9 left on the board. Look at that. But it's no
It is a
good.
free
So,
roll.
yep, that is a free roll. 5 and a 1 for 6.
6 by itself.
That is off the board. 7 and 11 are now bad rolls. You have 1 insurance marker. 1 and a 3 for 4.
Gotta do the 1, 3.
A roll of a 14. No. 5 and a 9. You have 1 insurance. That's a 7. That's a bad roll. Insurance is gone.
All right, come on. Let's get a 5, 9.
That's a 9.
Knock off the 9. 5 for 10,000.
Oh,
Come
shoot, can
on,
you do it?
5.
That's a 9 again. Bad roll, unfortunately.
That's all right. That's all
But
right.
that is 8 numbers. That's $8 for the kitties, and that takes us up to a total of $277 pledged for Extra Life. And now we get
That is
match
not bad.
number 2. Who is going to be
The
in
fact
match?
that a board clear happened, I think it's only going to get better from there.
That's fair. That
Corey,
is
great-
true. All right.
Corey, great game.
Great
Let's
game.
see. Where am I? Okay, so match number 2 is going to feature Adam and Phil.
Yo, what up?
All right, so
gosh,
Phil,
we're
let me
loud.
lock in your buzzer. Let me knock out that one. Let me knock out Corey's. And Adam is down there, so he's on button 1. Let me set that. We'll go to the front game. Load in the board. 2 hot columns in this game. This is going to be interesting.
Can I test my buzzer that works, Travis?
Go ahead, buzzer check Adam. And buzzer check Phil. We're good to go. Let's do it. Let's put some prizes in there. All right, so if you knock off both hot columns, it's worth a total of about $7,000 because we got 2 hot columns in this game, a roll of a 10 and a roll of an 11. I didn't ask a question yet, Phil.
The answer's 42.
All right.
Sorry.
Here is the first question. In what state can you visit Myrtle Beach? Adam?
Will that be Massachusetts?
It would not. It would be South Carolina. Phil, you are in control of the dice. Take the gold ones out. Here's your first roll. Ooh, doubles for you. Look at that.
Wow.
Phil gets his first bit of insurance, and you got a 12. How do you want to take it off?
Let me see. I kind of want to do like the biggest combination I can. So let's see. Let's do 1, 2, 3, and 6.
That's a lot off the board. Good roll for that one. Here's the next question. Central, Mountain, or Pacific? In what time zone is Mount Rushmore located? Phil.
Central?
It's in Mountain, actually. I had to relook that up just to make sure. Adam, you're in control of the dice. 6, 3, and 10 are bad rolls. Do you want to roll them?
Yes, please.
Here we go. That's an 8.
Let's go 8 by itself.
It is off the board. 8 is now a bad roll. So here's the next question. Cheap Trick, Maroon 5, or U2? Which band reportedly named themselves based on the results of a Ouija board? Adam.
Can you repeat the choices one more time?
Cheap Trick, Maroon 5, or U2?
I'm going to say the second one you said.
Maroon 5?
Yep.
It's Cheap Trick. Phil, you're in control of the dice. 3,
Oh, man, I knew
6,
that.
8, 10. Bad rolls. What do you want to do?
Yeah, I still got that insurance marker. Let's roll it.
All right. For you, you get a 2 and a 3 for 5.
Well, there's only one way to do it. The 5 on its own.
And that puts 5,994 on your side of the ledger. Here's the next question. 4 good rolls only. 4, 7, 9, and 11. What car manufacturer introduced the Nitro for the 2000... Phil?
Oh shoot, it left me. Dodge.
For the 2007 model year, it is Dodge. That is right. 4, 7, 9, 11 are the only good rolls. Do you want them or do you want to pass them?
Adam, have fun.
Adam, this is your
Hey,
roll.
Phil.
You need 4, 7, 9, or 11 to stay in the
Yeah, I have a
game.
reverse card.
And you get a 7.
Oh,
I would say I had a reverse card for Phil.
Reverse cards don't count in this game.
7 by itself.
4 and a 9 are the only good rolls. This is coming down to the wire. Next question. George Michael or Boy George? What eccentric star's real name is George Adam?
George Michael.
Is George O'Dowd. It is Boy George. Phil, you are in control of the dice. 4 and 9 are the only good rolls.
well,
You passing him?
give it to Adam.
Adam.
Pass it.
Adam, this is your roll. You need a 4 or a 9 to stay in the game.
Come on, 4.
It's a doubles, but it's bad, so you stay in. Here is the next roll.
Another double.
It's another doubles. Look at
Another
that.
double.
Sweet.
3 in a row. That's gonna be nuts.
Right?
And you get a 6. That's a bad roll. Phil wins the game.
Hey,
Great
Phil.
game, Phil.
What's up?
What? That was the craziest. Imagine I get 4 doubles in a row.
If you got 4 doubles, I would have probably crashed.
I mean, after 3, you go to
Adam,
jail.
you hit
After
4
3, you go to
doubles in a row.
jail.
Adam, you hit 4 doubles in a row. I'm taking you to the craps table.
Be fair, he didn't get them. I did.
No, but I'm saying if they did.
It's got a point.
All right, here is game number 2. 2 more hot columns. A roll of a 10 and a roll of an 11 will clear columns 2 and 3. And they're both in the 7,000 range. This could be good. Here's the next question. First question of game 2. Hawaii or Alaska? Which state has the highest life expectancy? Adam.
Aloha, Hawaii.
It is Hawaii. That is correct. All rolls are good. What do you want to do?
Can I have those dice and roll them?
3 and a 5 for 8.
Oh. I have 2 options. Or wait, I have 4.
You got plenty of options on an 8.
Let's go with 8 by itself.
Takes column 1 down to 2 numbers. Here's the next question. Yes or no? Has Ellen DeGeneres won any Emmys? Phil?
Yes.
She has, yes. Dice are yours. All rolls are good.
Let's roll it.
Ooh, doubles. You got a 2.
Well, the only thing I can knock out is the deuce, so let's knock out the 2.
And that takes your insurance count up to 2. Here's the next question. True or false? A mule is an offspring of a donkey and a horse. Adam?
True.
That is true, yes. All rolls are good except for the deuce. What do you want to do?
Let's give the rolls.
It's 4 and a 5 for 9.
All right, let's go 5 and 4, please.
Leaving the 3 by itself in column number 3 and the 6 and a 1, a 7 will clear column number 2. Next question. Yes or no? Have we had a redhead president? Adam.
No.
Yes, we have 6 of them, actually. Phil, dice
Who
are
are the
yours.
6?
5 is really the only bad roll.
Well, I got 2 insurance markings, so let's roll that beautiful beam footage, Travis.
Hunter, I'm going to leave you to do the fact-checking on that. I need the names of all 6 of our redheaded presidents. Phil, your
Yes,
roll
sir.
is a 2 and a 1 for 3.
Yep. Give me that hot column with number 3, please.
$7,188 on your side of the ledger. 6 through 10 are the only good rolls. Here's the next question. A dietitian, a fortune teller, an Olympic judge. They all walk into a bar. No. A dietitian, a fortune teller, or an Olympic judge. Who uses tarot cards? Adam.
Actually, no, this is next. A fortune teller.
A fortune teller is correct. 6 through 10 are the only good rolls. What do you want to do?
And Phil has 2 insurance markers, right?
He does, yes.
I'm going to take them to my hand.
You're going to roll them yourself. All right. Anything but a 6 through 10, Phil wins the match. Here we go. It's a 7.
6 and 1, please.
$7,250 on your side of the ledger now.
And Travis?
Yes, our 6 redheaded presidents are.
There were actually 7 of them.
Ooh.
George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Andrew Jackson, Martin Van Buren, Rutherford B. Hayes, William Howard Taft, and Calvin Coolidge.
All right, 7 redheaded presidents.
Additionally, according to American Battlefield Trust, though this is not confirmed, John F. Kennedy and Dwight Eisenhower were also redheads.
But Dwight Eisenhower came in white-haired and bald, unfortunately.
Right.
All right. Thank you for quick fact-checking on that, Hunter. Much appreciated. We're going to go into the next question now. 7 and 9 are the only numbers left on the board. Win, lose, or draw. Which word completes the title of the early Fox Network hit sitcom Parker Lewis Can't?
Did you guys freeze?
Oh, Hackbox screwed for me. Hold on.
All right, we're going to throw that question out.
Yeah, mine too.
Give me a second. Everything's up on this side. Adam, give me a buzzer check. Or do you need a new room code? Adam's good. Phil, how about you? Okay, everybody's in. It's Parker Lewis Can't Lose. We'll throw that question out. Next question. Elvis, Johnny Cash, or Jerry Lee Lewis? Which was famously managed by Colonel Tom Parker? Phil.
King of rock and roll himself, Elvis Presley.
Elvis Presley, yes, as documented very well in the Austin Butler movie. Phil, you have control. 7 and 9 are the only good numbers. You have 2 insurance markers. What do you want?
I'm still going to give it to Adam.
Adam, it's up to you. 7 and 9 were the only things that will save you.
Ready.
6 and a 2 for 8. It's a bad roll, and Phil wins the match.
Good game.
Good game, Adam.
Adam,
At least
thank
put me
you.
up.
Thank you for playing. You went up against the Juggernaut. Not as bad a Juggernaut as Corey was, but this was a decent match.
Hey, at least on the bright side is I try my best and go get those numbers, Phil.
All right, Phil,
Sure hope I do.
you have the golden dice now. You have 9 numbers to knock off to try to get $10 for the kids. Are you ready?
Just one quick question. The insurance markers don't carry over to this round, do they?
Oh, they do. I'm going to carry
do?
them over. You have 2 insurance markers.
Oh, yay.
Yes,
All right,
I'm just going to let you have them. You earned them. They're yours. Here's your first roll. 2 and a 1 for 3.
Let's take the 3 on its own.
1 number down. 8 to go. Next roll. 4 and a 4 for 8. It's doubles. So that gives you a 3rd insurance marker.
Yeah, Let's stick with the pattern. 8 on its own.
3 insurance markers, 7 numbers to go. 2 and a 6 for 8.
Let's do 6 and 2.
Exactly as you rolled it. 3 is now a bad roll, but it's not like you care. You got so much insurance. You'll be fine. Here's the next roll. 3 and a 2 for 5.
I want to keep that 1 just in case. Let's go with the 5.
4, 1, 7, 9. Plenty of good rolls. 3 insurance markers. 6 and a 1 for 7. Only one way to do it.
Yep, 7 on its own.
Next roll.
4.
3 and a 2 for 5.
Oh, I didn't want it to come down to this.
One way to do it. All right.
Get a 9.
You need a 9, and you basically have 4 rolls to get there.
Oh my gosh, if I get it.
5 and a 5 for 10. Bad roll, but it's double, so you keep your 3 insurance markers. 4 and a 5 for 9, and that's it.
Congratulations.
You win 10,000.
I've never had that happen. A different server. That's nuts.
All right, so Phil, you have won 10,000. You got $10 for the children, and that's 287 pledged for the kiddies. And now we go into Game 3. Game 3's matchup is going to be Noah versus Clover.
I'm already in.
All right, let's see. Let me reassign some buttons here inside of Hackbox. Kill some, turn on some. Noah, you are going to be on number 1. And Clover, you're going to be on number dose. Like that. Ooh, let me try that again, because I didn't actually put in anybody's names. Here we go.
Dick Clark stand 1 there. There's some echoing going on in your thank you.
All right. Ooh, the Wheel of Fortune font for this one. I love it. And no hot columns. You guys got work to do. There are the prize values. Let's do a buzzer check. Noah, please. Clover, please. Beautiful. All right, let's get started with our first question of this match. Brother, sister, cousin. Which was a typewriter manufacturer? Noah.
Brother.
It is brother. That is right. I'm guessing you would like control of the dice?
I would like control, Travis.
Well, there's a 6 and a 4 for 10.
9-1.
9 and 1 off the board makes column 2 now hot for a roll of a 6. Gets you $5,200 in prizes. Next question. The oven, the freezer, or the sink? Where would you put shrinky dinks when you want to shrink them? Clover?
The kitchen sink?
No, you'd put them in the oven, actually. They are heat sensitive.
Oh.
Noah, the dice are yours. Everything's good.
I'll take the roll.
2 and a 4 for 6.
Cleared the second column.
Just exactly as you rolled it. 4 and 2 are gone. It makes 4 a bad roll, but 1 column is gone. Next question. Okay, perfect. Go back here. True or false? The Spice Channel is a 24-hour cooking channel. Clover.
False.
That is false. It is adult entertainment. Clover, you have the dice. What would you like to do with them?
And roll.
Here we go. Rolling. 1 and a 3 for 4. Bad roll. This game is over.
Nice.
That was fast.
Fortunate.
All right.
Very fast.
Noah, you got 1 game up for the match. Let's load in a new set of numbers. Ooh, playing card numbers. We'll get to the playing cards later. 2, 3, 6. A roll of 11 will clear up for $4,800. Here is the next question. Hunter, if you wouldn't mind keeping an eye on the Discord chat, because I cannot have 18 windows open at the same time and look at them all. Here we go. Which came first in the Fame franchise, the movie or the TV series? Clover.
The TV series?
The movie came first, actually. Noah, your roll of the dice, and they are 3 and a 3 for 6, and it's double. So you get the first insurance marker. How do you want to take off the 6?
I would like to do the 5 and 1, Travis.
Off the board. Still nothing hot yet except for column number 3. Next question. In Milton Bradley's The Game of Life, which of these do you do first? Buy a home or get married? Noah.
Buy a home.
No, you get married first. Clover, your dice roll.
Oh, shoot.
You have a 3 and
Let's go for
a
it.
you got a 3 and a 6 for 9.
Oh, I didn't realize.
9 by itself.
I haven't played Game of Life in a hot minute.
Rolling a 4 will clear column number 2. Here's the next question. Is a regulation bowling alley 20, 40, or 60 feet long? Clover.
30 feet.
It's 20, 40, or 60. I have to take your answer was 30, and it is incorrect. It is 60 feet. Noah, you have control of the dice. What would you like to do with them?
I would like to take the roll.
And you get 1 and a 1 for 2,
Oh!
which gives you your second insurance marker. How would you like to take off the 2?
Well, there's only one way to do it.
And it's gone, which makes 5 a bad roll. Next question. Do you need dice, cards, or marbles to play cribbage? Clover.
Cards.
It is cards. It is a card game. You have control of the dice. 5 is really the only bad roll. What do you want to do?
I'm going to roll it anyway.
Here we go. You get 4 and a 6 for 10.
4 to 6 then.
4, 6, gone. 3, 7, 8, 10, and 11 are the only good rolls now. Next question. Ooh, for the wrestling fans in the audience. Hulk Hogan, Ric Flair, or Roddy Piper? Who played Thunderlips in the film Rocky III? Noah.
Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan is correct. Yes, 3, 7, 8, 10, and 11 are the only good rolls. What do you want to do?
I'll pass.
Passing. Clover, this roll is yours. It's a 4. It's a bad roll, but it is double, so you get the roll back. Here's the next one. 4 and a 1 for 5. That's a bad roll. Noah wins the game of the match.
Brutal.
Thank you.
Brutal games. But everybody's having a good time, right?
Yeah.
Yes. We're raising money for kids, right?
Fun, happiness.
Right.
Yes. All right. Anybody that's watching in YouTube chat or later on down the line, the link to donate is in the description below. Please donate. This is going to be open all the way through to November 1st and beyond. So please donate. It is for a children's hospital in Florida. I keep forgetting the name of the hospital, but I will look it up in the intermission, and I'll give that full name. All right. Noah, you are off to the big numbers. Same rules apply. You have 2 insurance markers that have carried over from the front game. Are you ready, sir?
I'm ready to donate some money to those kids. I'm ready.
Look at that.
Hey!
So you get another insurance marker. You're at 3. How do you want to take off the 2?
There's only one way to do it. Take off that 2.
2 is gone. Here's the next roll. 4 and a 6 for 10.
9-1.
6 numbers left on the board. 3 insurance markers. 5 and a 1 for 6.
Take the 6 by itself.
That now makes 6 a bad roll. 3 and a 1 for 4.
All right, take that off.
And now makes 4 and 9 bad rolls. Chipping away slowly. Next roll. 5 and a 1 for 6. That's a bad one, so it takes you down to 2 insurance markers.
Okay.
4 and a 5 for 9. That one's bad. Takes you down to 1 insurance marker. 5 and a 5 for 10. Which gives you another insurance marker. How do you want to take off the 10?
7-3. 7-3. There we go.
5 and an 8 are the only good rolls. You have 2 insurance markers. So 3 rolls to knock off 2 numbers. Here we go. 6 and a 5 for 11. That one's bad. Down to 1.
Ouch.
Next roll. 3 and a 2 for 5.
Come on. Come on. Take that off.
8. You have
Come on,
2
take
rolls to get an 8. 2 rolls to get an 8.
Come on, Sixers Hill.
6 and a 4 for 10. Not this time. Insurance is gone.
Come on, 8. I want to donate
Come
$10.
on.
We need an
for
8.
it.
We
Come
need an
on.
8.
For the kids. For the kids.
It's a 1 and a 4 for 5. But you knocked off 8 numbers. I'll put $8 into the kitty, which takes us up to a grand total of $295 now pledged to the kitties. And we are looking at, let's see what time we're looking at, 2:41. We got time for at least one more match. So match number 4, it's going to be a rematch of the Throwdown Showdown from a couple of weeks ago. Hunter versus Caden.
Oh, here we go.
All right. I just need the code because I haven't come in
Oh,
just
yes, you do. It is in the voice chat.
Dee-lee-dee-lee-dee.
I
I'll find a
realized
hunter somewhere here.
I realized I'm technically undefeated in this. I played Car Sharks, won 2 games. I technically, unfortunately, won the countdown match. Both of them technically. I'm playing a perfect
Here it is.
game.
Don't jinx it. That's how you jinx it.
Hey, guys,
Don't you say this now, and next thing you know, you're gonna get beaten in the ass.
Yep.
All right, let's do a buzzer check for Hunter, please. And a buzzer check for Caden, please.
yeah.
Didn't need to put English on it. It's fine. All right, here are the prize values stacked in. 1 hot column, column number 3, a roll of a 12. We'll get rid of it altogether. Gentlemen, here's your first question. Good luck to all involved. Come out swinging. Africa, Europe, or Asia? On what continent is the Cape of Good Hope? Hunter.
That would be Africa.
It would be, yes. I'm guessing you'd like to roll?
Sure.
It's a 3 and a 6 for 9.
We will take out the 9 by itself.
And it is gone. Here is the next question. Spaghetti is America's favorite pasta, but which one is second? Penne, Hunter?
Macaroni.
Penne, macaroni, or linguine? It is macaroni, yes. Or the cutoff of cavatappi. You have everything good. What do you want to do?
You have Kraft to thank for that. It's the cheesiest. Let's roll.
Here we go. 5 and a 6 for 11.
Let's do 8 and 3, please.
Makes every column hot. A roll of a 9 will take off either 2 or 3. Roll of a 7 will take off column number 1. Next question. Studies show that certain types of dreams are more likely depending on the temperature of a room. Is a hot or a cold room, Caden,
I'll say cold.
more in charge of bad dreams? It is cold. That is right. Everything's good. You're in control. What do you want to do?
Roll, please.
Here we go. Caden, this is yours. That's a 4 and a 3 for 7.
We'll just do 6 and 1.
Which clears off $1,893 to your side of the ledger. Still a lot of good rolls up there. 3 is bad, 8 is bad, 10 is bad. Next question. Yes or no? Was The Exorcist nominated for an Oscar? Caden?
It was.
It
definitely.
was indeed nominated for an Oscar. Just a few bad rolls. Do you want them or do you want to pass them?
I play this game very weird. I'm going to pass it, believe it or not.
All right, Hunter, you are in charge of the dice. A 3, an 8, or a 10
We've done the
means
same thing.
a 3, an 8, or a 10 means Caden has won the first game of the match. And here it comes. That's a 12.
Oh.
So 1, you get insurance, and 2, how do you want to take off the 12?
I will take the 7 and the 5, please.
Which makes a roll of a 6, what everybody is going to start looking for. Next question. Marion Barry was the infamous mayor of what city? Chicago, New York, or D.C.? Caden.
Chicago.
D.C. Hunter, you're in control. Do you want the dice or do you want to get rid of them?
As much as I have the insurance marker, I don't feel comfortable. I'm going to give it to Caden.
Caden, you need a 2, a 4, or a 6 would instantly win you the game.
C, final answer, Regis.
5 and a 4 for 9. That's a bad roll. Hunter wins the first game of the match.
Good attempt there, Caden. Good attempt.
All right, Hunter, you have 1 game on your side of the ledger. Here is the new board.
Oh, Jeopardy fun.
And we're looking at column number 3. A roll of a 9 will get you $1,339 in prizes. Here's the next question. Did the first human heart transplant take place in North America, South America, or Hunter?
I believe it was South America.
It was Africa. South Africa, believe it or not. Ooh. So, Hunter, no, Caden, you have control of the dice. Everything's up there. What do you want to do?
I have no reason to pass.
3 and a 6 for 9.
Then let's do the hot column.
1, 6, 2 for $1,339. The 1 is gone. Both columns still rather complicated. Let's see about the next question. In a regular game of poker, which of these 3 is a better hand? A flush, a 4 of a kind, or a straight? Hunter.
4 of a kind.
Is the best hand of those 3. Yes, you have control. Only 6 is a bad roll. What do you want to do?
I still have the insurance marker, correct?
You do, yes.
I will roll.
Here we go. That's a 9, 3 and a 6.
Let us do the 9 by itself.
No changes to the good rolls. Next question. Long John Silver, Bluebeard, or Captain Hook? What pirate was the subject? Hunter?
Long John Silver.
Of Treasure Island. Long John Silver is right. Only 6 is a bad roll. What do you want to do?
Good anticipation. I'm going to roll.
Here we go. 3 and a 1 for 4.
Take the 4, please.
Roll of 7 will clear that center column. Here's the next question. Are the adenoids found in your chest, your throat, or your back? Caden.
Throat.
They are found in the throat. 4, 6, 9 bad rolls. What do you want to do with the dice?
Hunter.
Hunter, they are yours. 4, 6, 9. You do have 1 insurance marker. And that's a 6, but it's a wash. So here's your next roll. 5 and a 5 for 10. So you do get another insurance marker, and you have a 10 to take off the board.
The 7 and the 3.
Put $1,754 on your side of the ledger, and here's the next question. Did the amendment limiting term limits on the presidency come in the 40s, the 50s, or the 60s, Caden?
40s.
It was in the 50s, actually. It was after FDR. Wow. So, Hunter, you're in control of the dice. 5 and 8 are the only good rolls. You have 2 insurance markers and the first game. What do you want to do?
I'm going to pass.
Caden, you need a 5 or an 8 to stay in the game. It's an 8.
Wow.
Oh, my gosh.
Ooh.
Are you sure you're not a professional crap shooter?
Myself? No.
Sure.
I am.
I'm gonna do an 8. I'm gonna do the 8. I have no choice.
Okay, only the 5 is left. This is going to be a race to the button. Next question. Was Korea split into 2 before or after 1960? Hunter.
I'm going to say after.
Before 1945. Caden, you have control of the dice. Only the 5 remains. Hunter has 2 insurance markers. What would you like to do?
Hunter, please roll 3 bad rolls, unfortunately. I'm going to have to pass.
All right. No Hunter, you've got 3 rolls to get a 5 to win the game in the match. All you need is a 5. That's it.
Let's just keep rolling doubles. Why not?
No, let's not.
Well, there's 1 doubles. It's a 3 to 3 for 6. Sorry, I need to... Yeah. Okay. All right. Next roll. 4 and a 1 for 5, and that's it.
Good game, Caden.
I played myself.
So
And
good.
a clear board
Wow.
too. Look at that.
Damn.
All right,
GG's.
Caden, that was your comeuppance for countdown. That's what that was. All
I
right,
deserve that.
Oh, it's a man.
Hunter, you're
I deserve that.
you're carrying you're
But
carrying
you know
two
what?
insurance
You know what?
markers into the big numbers. Are you ready to roll, my friend?
Before I do, I think Caden was going to say something here. What were you going to say?
I'm gonna say I'll buy a Vowelry. Just
Yeah, this is a
Fair
Wheel of
enough.
Fortune, baby.
All right.
Roll the
Or
dice.
be a millionaire.
sir.
9 numbers. You're carrying through 2 insurance markers. Here's the first roll of the dice. 6 and a 1 for 7.
I'll take the 7 by itself.
Off the board. Still 2 insurance markers. 5 and a 2 for 7.
6 and 1, please.
Off the board they go. Next roll. 4 and a 5 for 9.
The 9 by itself, please.
Still a lot of good rolls up there. Still 2 insurance markers. 5 and a 3 for 8.
This is making it easy. Take the 8 off, please.
Okay, a roll of a 14. No. Done that joke before. Here we go.
But
4 and a 4 for
Oh,
8.
we got more doubles.
So that gives you a third
Take
insurance
3
marker.
And the 5.
3 and the 5?
3 and the 5. Yes, sir.
All right. You roll a 6. This game is over.
Come on. Big 6. Big 6. Fire up that rock and roller.
5 and a 2 for 7.
Oh.
Takes you down to 2. Next roll.
Come on.
6 and a 2 for 8.
Oh, jeez.
Down to 1 insurance. 3 and a 5 for 8.
This is it.
Now out of insurance markers. 2 numbers left on the board. You just need a 6. You just need
Come
a
on.
6.
Come on,
Just
Hunter,
a
you can
stick.
do it.
Come on.
You know, you got the 6, but a 9 to go with it. So, unfortunately, 7 numbers off the board does not clear it. But look what we did here. We have cracked $300 in the pledge. We're at $302.
hey,
And we just won the Family Feud.
Stop it. Just everyone stop it. All right.
Wrong show, Hunter.
So that's it for High Rollers. Yoko, unfortunately, you didn't get to play High Rollers, but you'll be put in the first game, the first match of Dealer's Choice, which will happen shortly after this intermission. I'm going to go here. We're going to take a short break. We're basically going to pause for the cause. We will be back in about 5 to 10 minutes, and we're going to play at least 2, if not 3 games of Dealer's Choice. So everybody, please stick around, and we will be right back. All right, gang, thanks for holding through that little bit of an intermission. We are set up and ready for our next game, which is going to be a dealer's choice. We're going to do a little bit of gambling through several different 4-round games. Let's come back Discord. Everybody unmute. Join me once again.
Hello again.
I like people. I like people.
All right, Yoko, since you weren't able to play High Rollers, you're going to jump straight into our first game of Dealer's Choice, and it's going to be a rematch of the last game of High Rollers. Hunter and Caden are going to face off against Yoko.
Fate, everybody.
Why do we always get paired together, Hunter?
Everybody jam to the music. Oh, it's so good. All right, here we go. All right, I'm going to start everybody with 100 chips. Huzzah! Have fun, everybody.
Thank you, my friend.
All right, so here is how this is going to work. In a certain number of games, you're going to bet your chips, and I'm going to explain how to play. And the player with the highest chip count at the end of 4 rounds will win and go on to roll the bonus dice to try to get $1,000 more. We are going to start off with a game of speculation. We're about to play the stock market a little bit. Your maximum bet in this is 10 chips. So let me explain how this is going to work. For speculation, I'm going to roll 1 die. That's going to advance one of these 3 stocks. If I roll a 1, a 2, or a 3, Vault-Tec will advance 1/5 of a point. If I roll a 4 or a 5, Robco will advance 1/5 of a point. If I roll a 6, Nuka-Cola will advance 1/5 of a point. What you're betting on is which one is going to gain 1 full point first. Basically, which one is going to move 5 steps on the track. You're going to bet maximum 10 chips. If you are correct in your wager, if you bet on Vault-Tec, it's even money. You get 10 chips back plus your bet. If you bet on Robco, it's at 3-to-1 odds. And if you bet on Nuka-Cola, it is at 5-to-1 odds. Bets are public, and what you're betting on is public knowledge. So I'm going to go left to right. Yoko, how much do you want to bet, and on which stock?
Give me the max on even odds, please.
On Vault-Tec.
Vault-Tec.
You got it. Hunter, how much and where?
5 chips on Robco.
5 chips. Ooh, on Robco stock. Okay. And Caden, how much and where?
And
you can bet on the same stock as anyone else. You do not have to differ.
I will ship it with Robco.
And how much?
10 chips. Ship it. 10
Full
chips.
10 on. You said on Robco as well?
Yes.
No one's betting on Nuka-Cola. That's interesting. Okay. So I'm going to roll the dice a number of times until somebody gets to 1 full point, and then we'll pay off. If Nuka-Cola gets to 1 point first, no one gets any money, and I take in your wagers. Here we go. That's a roll of a 1. Vault-Tec advances 1/5 of a point. You guys can cheer along. You're rooting for a stock market. Here we go.
Oh, yeah.
Rolling a 1, and Vault-Tec goes another 1/5 of a point. It's a wild market fluctuation. Another 1. Vault-Tec goes up. Oh, boy. Yoko's in the money here. A 5 this time. Robco goes up 1/5 of a point.
Come on, 1, 2, or 3.
It's another 5. Robco goes up 1/5 of a point.
1, 2, or 3.
Next one is a 1. Vault-Tec goes up 1 more. 1 more, 1, 2, or 3, and Vault-Tec crosses the line. It's a 5. Robco going to go up 3/5. Nothing for Nuka-Cola so far. That's a 2, and that is the game. So unfortunately, Caden, we're going to rake that money in, unfortunately, so that goes back to the house. You're at 90 chips. Hunter, Robco did not finish, so that goes back to the house. You're at 95. Yoko, though, you bet 10 on Vault-Tec. You got it. So you're now at 110 chips. So congratulations on that. And that's round 1. Played a little bit of the market, fast-paced. Yoko, you're at 110. Hunter, you're at 95. Caden, you're at 90. The maximum bet on the next game is worth 25 chips. And we're going to be playing a little bit of Keno. So here's how Keno is going to work. Kind of different from Bingo. What you're going to do is you're going to secretly select 3 of those 16 numbers. And what you'll do, DM me privately. So that way I know what numbers you have selected. But publicly, you're going to announce your bet, how much you're betting, to see if those 3 numbers hit. If one of your numbers is drawn, it pays off even money 1-to-1. If 2 of your numbers are drawn, pays off 3-to-1 odds. But if all 3 of your numbers get hit, it pays 5-to-1 odds. And I'm going to draw 8 numbers. So I'm going to draw half the board. So good sort of odds in getting at least 1, if not all 3 of your numbers drawn. So go ahead and DM me your numbers.
Sent.
I have Hunter's. I have Yoko's. I have a message from Rach. Sorry, I'm debugging something for her as well, so this is fun. And then I have Caden's numbers. Okay,
Looks like we may have to add Rage to the debugging team.
I'm already on it. So here's what I'm going to do. I need... Oh, shoot. Notepad file. That'll work. Okay, so...
And we got a home win by Schwarber, too.
Okay, so that's going to be 3. Okay, and then Hunter did... And then... Okay. Okay, all right. I have a very small bingo cage. I'm going to put it... Well, I'm going to put the bingo cage on my desk. I will hold the number here so you can see what number I've drawn. And again, I'm going to draw 8 total numbers. I'm going to knock them off the board. And again, if you hit 1, pay off 1-to-1. If you hit 2, you'll pay off 3-to-1. If you hit all 5, I'll pay off 5-to-1 odds. The first number... Oh, so small. It's number 2 is the first number out of the till. That gets knocked off the board. Next number...
Hold on, Travis?
Yes?
Aren't we supposed to make a bet?
Oh, yes. How much would you like to bet? 2 is already drawn. 7 is already drawn. How much would you like to bet? Caden first.
And I'll lose the points if I don't.
You will lose if at least one of your numbers doesn't hit. I'll rake in your chips. So how much of 90? You have a maximum of 25.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna bet 99.9% of everything, so 25.
25 chips is your bet. Hunter, how much would you like to bet?
I will bet 25 as well.
25 as well. And Yoko, how much would you like to bet?
What's good for the goose is good for the gander. I'll bet the max as well.
25 as well. So because these balls are so small, just basically take my word for what numbers come out. I'm going to do this very trustworthily. Okay, good. All right, next number is... Last time I buy fucking bingo cage at dollar spot at Target. 13 is the next number. That's 3 numbers off the order. Next one is... Number 3 is now off the board. 4 more numbers to draw. We got a 16 off the board. Number 6. Ball number 6 is 8. That is off the board. 2 more numbers to get drawn. That's a 9. That one's off the board. 2, 4, 6, 7. Last number coming out of the cage is number 1. So, let's see what happened. Yoko, you... no, we're going to start with Caden since he's currently trailing. You bet 25 chips. You asked for 3, 4, and 7. 2 of your numbers hit, so that gets paid off at 3-to-1. You're at 165. Hunter, you bet on 7, 11, and 13. 2 of your numbers hit, so that pays off at 3-to-1. You're at 170. Yoko, you bet on 7, 11, and 14. Only 1 of your numbers hit. That pays off even money. You're at 135. And my, how the tables have turned. Hunter, you are now in the lead at 170. Caden, second place at 165. And Yoko, you are in third place at 135. Going into our third game of gambling. As soon as I stack all these back into their cage, because they're so small, I don't want to lose them. Okay, here we go. Game number 3. Turn back on phone. All my information is on my phone. There we go. Okay. Game number 3. For round 3, game 3, your maximum bet is going to be 50 chips. And we are going to play a game total up. So here's how total up is going to work. You're going to publicly tell me your bet. Here's what's going to happen. I'm going to deal 5 cards off the top of the deck. If they total the totals that you see, I pay off that much. If they total up 6 to 20, I'll pay off 20 to 1 odds. If they total 21 to 30, I'll pay off at 5 to 1 odds. 31 to 40, I'll pay off even money. And if they total up 41 to 50, I'll pay off 3 to 1 odds. So here's how the total up is going to work. Faces count as 10. Aces only count as 1. So basically, blackjack scoring with the difference of aces are only 1. So what you're going to do is give me your public bet and tell me where the total is going to happen. Let's see. Hunter, we'll start with you. You're in the lead. How much would you like to bet and where?
25 chips on 31 to 40.
25 chips on 31 to 40. That pays off even money. Caden, you're at 165. You can bet up to 50 chips. How much would you like to bet?
I had such a good joke, and then I just lost it. This is hard. I'm going to bet, because I actually have something to lose now. Can we do even or odd numbers? Or
no, it's whatever 5 cards come off the top of the deck.
Okay, so I will do... I'll try and get to 200. So was that 35?
35 would pay off even money, so you'd get to 200. You want to bet 35?
I'll bet 35, and I'll put it on 21-30.
21 to 30. That pays off at 5 to 1 odds. All right, Yoko, you're at 135. How much would you like to bet and where?
50 on the same as Caden, 5 to 1.
50 on a 21 to 30 bet. Okay. I'm going to shuffle these twice. And I will deal them to the camera. So that way we can all see what cards are coming out of the deck. I will cut. Here we go. First card is a 2. So starting off low. Next card, another 2. We're at 4 so far. Now a 6. We're up to 10. Another 2. We're at 12. So the highest this can now go is 22, which means Hunter's basically out of the money right now because I can't get to 31. But if I pull a 10, if I pull a 2, 4, 6, and 10, if I pull a 9 or a 10, Yoko and Caden bank. It's a 5, 2, 4, 6. 6 is 11, and 5 is 16, and no one took the low. Everybody gets raked in.
I was
going to say 6 and 20.
That was rough. 2, 4, 6, 12, 5 is 17, and no one took the low. So here it all comes down to the last game. Now, last game plays like Final Jeopardy. I'm going to explain the rules. You can bet however much you want, but it is a secret bet, so you have to tell me and me alone. The last game of match number 1 is craps, but it's a spin of the wheel. So here's how craps works. I will spin the wheel 1 time. If the wheel stops on the field, the blue spaces, I'll pay off even money. If it stops on 7-11, the yellow spaces, I'll pay off at 3 to 1 odds. Craps, the red spaces where the wheel is currently sitting, pays off at 5 to 1 odds. What you guys need to do is DM me only your bets. Actually, no, DM me your bets and where you want them. I will see them. I will hold them. And then we will spin this wheel only 1 time. Okay, Caden, I have yours. Got it. Okay. Hunter, let me look yours up. I'm just making a note on my notepad so that way I can reference it later. It's exciting, isn't it?
It's nerve-wracking.
It is a little nerve-wracking. That is for sure.
Oh, I kind of want to play something right now for the moment.
Now I'm having second doubts. Oh God.
Okay, your bets are in. Everything's up. One spin of the wheel. Here it comes.
Oh boy, what's it gonna be? Damn, that thing's going
That's a
fast.
fast wheel.
Watch it land on the line.
I don't think this one will land on the line.
It bets the field. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to pay out from top to bottom. Caden, you bet 130, and you bet it on 7-Eleven. It did not pay off. We're going to rake that to the house. 130, you are broke. Hunter, we're going to come to you. You bet 100. You're at 145. You bet only 45. But you also bet 3-1 on 7-Eleven. That gets raked in. You're at 100 chips. Yoko, you bet the whack, and you bet it on the field. That pays off 1-1. You're at 170, and that is the game.
Wow.
GG's.
170 chips, and now you get to roll the bonus dice. So let me show you.
I had nothing to lose, but everything to gain by going all in on that one.
This is true. So let me show you the bonus dice. So I have a pair of dice, both of which will have a 50, a 100, and a 200. Let me go over here so everybody can see a 100 and a 200. Only one has this value, the spade. If the spade comes up, it's basically like Joker's Wild's Devil. You automatically lose. What you're trying to do is get $1,000 or more to win the game. That's it. You can stop at any point and take the money. And what I'm going to do, if you hit the $1,000, it's $10 to the kids. You can stop at any time, and I will donate $1 for every $100 you have racked up. Okay? Are you ready, sir?
I'm ready. Let's roll.
Here's your first roll. $250.
I'm gonna go.
You're gonna keep going. Okay, 250. You need 750 or more. That's another 150. So you're at $400. Do you want to keep going?
I gotta go.
Here we go. That's another $100. So you're at 500. You're halfway home. No spades yet. What do you want to do?
Let's do it for the kiddies.
That's another 150. You're at 650.
Keep going, keep going, Travis. This is for the kids.
250. I saw the spade flash, but it didn't come up. You're at 900. You're $100 away. Basically, anything but the spade, you win the game. What do you want to do?
Let's do it for the kiddies.
Okay, here we go. 50 and 50. You hit it exactly. Outstanding. That puts $10 more, so we're up to $312.
You're welcome, kids. I got you.
Yeah, for the
Bueno, definitely.
All right. Boy, Yoko, for not playing that first game of High Rollers, boy, did you come back screaming in Dealer's Choice.
Lady Luck.
All right, so here is match number 2. I've got Casey, I've got Corey, and I've got Noah. Casey, would you like a king? Do you want a king or a queen?
Last time I checked, I am a king, so I will take it.
Corey, do you want a king or a queen?
A queen because I'm so classy.
Fair enough. Noah, king or queen?
I'll take a king, Travis.
This has no impact on the game, everybody watching at home. It's basically just what do they want their podiums to look like, and that's what they're going to look like. Casey at 100, Corey at 100, Noah at 100, and a first game of match number 2 is something I like to call In Between. Ooh. So your maximum bet on this one is 10 chips. We're back into round 1. I'm going to deal 1 card at a time, a maximum of 4 times. So long as it falls in between a 2 and a king, non-inclusive, your bets double. After each card is played, you have the option to take your money, walk away, just bank it, or you can let it ride. So, how much do you want to bet Casey first? You're gonna bet the full 10. Corey, how much do you want to bet?
Gonna go the full.
Gonna go the full 10. Noah, how much do you want to bet?
Full 10.
Full 10. All right. If a 2, a king, or an ace comes up in any one of these cards, this game is over, and everyone who is still in loses their wager. So I'm going to shuffle this deck again. Shuffle it 3 times. Get a proper mix of Vault Boy all through this mess. And we're going to cut. I'm going to deal a maximum of 4 cards. If a 2, a king, or an ace comes up, this game is over. Anything else, we'll double your wagers, and we'll have the option to let it ride. First card is a 6, so everybody doubles their bet. Casey, do you want to let it ride?
Let it.
Corey?
Let it ride.
Gonna go.
Noah?
Yes.
Here's the next card. It's a 4. Everybody doubles up again. Everybody's at 40. Casey, stay in or get out?
Stay in.
Corey, stay in or get out?
Stay and play.
Noah, stay in or get out?
I'm gonna stay.
Here we go. Third card. Oh!
It's all right. It's all
I
right.
was thinking of bailing, but like I was like, I'm greedy.
And with the shotgun too. That was the next card was a 6.
Ouch.
All right, the next card off the top of the deck would have been a 6. Okay, so everybody's on even footing still. Everybody's at 90 chips, and now you guys want to go to the races?
Yeah.
Of course. Let's play pony.
All right, gentlemen, it is post time. This is Dealer's Derby. It's going to play the same as Speculation, except the horses are not named, but they are sponsored. The even money odds sponsored by Vault Tech. The 3-to-1 horse sponsored by Robco, and the 5-to-1 horse is sponsored by Nuka-Cola. So again, I'm going to roll 1 die. 1, 2, or 3 moves the even money horse. 4 or 5 moves the 3-to-1 horse. And a 6 and a 6 alone will move the 5-to-1 horse. So I'm going to go down the line. Tell me your bet and where you want it. Maximum 25 chips for this one. Casey, where do you want your bet and how much?
I'm gonna bet 25, and I want to put it on the blue horse.
You're going to bet 25 on even money?
Even money.
Okay, Corey, how much and where?
I'm gonna go 15 on the 3-to-1.
15 on the 3-to-1. Okay. And Noah, how much and where?
25, 5-to-1.
On 5-to-1. Okay, we're waiting for 6s to come up. All right, gentlemen, you all have backed one individual horse. None of you are paired up, so please root for your own horses. It is post time. We got a 4 that advances yellow. So yellow horse, Robco's out of the gate. Next one, that's a 3. Vault Tech's now out of the gate and onto the track. Next one is a 2. Vault Tech takes a step ahead. Next roll, it's a 6. Nuka-Cola's out of the gate. Look at that. Here we go. Next roll. That's a 6. Nuka-Cola's up by a length. Next one, it's a 5. We are level pegging 2 steps in. Now a 5. Robco moves up another step. Now we got a 1. Vault Tech's moving up. This is a hotly contested race. Now we got a 6. Look at this. Everybody's moving up 1 level at a time. Another 6. Nuka-Cola is about to cross the finish line. Next one is a 6. Nuka-Cola just nuked everybody. Casey, 25 chips. I'm going to rake that in. Corey, 15. I'm going to rake that in. Noah, 25. I'm going to pay off 5-to-1. That takes you to 215.
Nice job, Noah.
Wow. Okay, here we go. Now we're going to play some actual cards. We're going to play some blackjack. All right. So I'm going to deal the cards one at a time. This is going to be a normal hand of blackjack. We're only going to play 1 hand. You feel free to stop whenever you think you want. I'm going to deal a hand for myself. What you're trying to do is beat me, not everyone else. If you are able to beat me, I'll pay off even money, 1-to-1. If you do get a blackjack, I will pay off at 2-to-1 odds. Your maximum bet is 50 chips. Casey, you're at 65. How much would you like to bet?
Go all in.
Up to 50?
Yep.
That is you. Corey, 75. How much do you want to bet?
Gotta make a stab for the grab. All in.
All in at 50. Noah, how about you?
I'm gonna. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna go all in.
All in at 50 chips. Here we go. Okay. Because my playing area is so small, I'm going to deal one hand at a time and keep them in front of me, and I'll show them every time a new card comes out. Casey, you're going to start with a deuce.
Cool.
Corey, you're going to start with a 3.
All right.
Noah, you've got a 7. House starts. Ooh, 1 down. Noah, or Casey, you have 2 and a 5 for 7. Corey, you have 3 and a 9 for 12. And Noah, you have a 7 and a 2 for 9. House has a 7 up. All right. Casey, this is your hand. You have a 2 and a 5. House has a 7 up. What do you want to do? Do you want to hit? Do you want to stand? We're playing actual blackjack now.
Hit.
You're going to hit. That's 16.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh. Why did it have to be that one? Why couldn't it have been a 10? I gotta stop. I can't go that far.
Okay. You're going to stand at 16.
Standing at 16.
Standing at 16. That's there's nothing wrong with standing at 16. Corey, you have 12. What do you want to do with the 12?
Damn. A little hard here.
You know,
Correct, but I have to assume that he might have a 10 face down, so I gotta play it.
You got to play it?
Yeah, I gotta play
It's a
it.
6. You're at 18.
I'll freeze.
Okay. Standing on 18. Noah, you have a 9. House has 7 up.
I'll hit.
Hitting a 9. You have an 8. That's 17.
I'll stay.
Staying on 17. So standard blackjack rules apply for the house. I will hit on 16 and everything below. I will stay on 17 and everything above. House has 14
Big one.
Monkey!
and a bust.
Yeah!
House has busted. Everybody pays off even money. Casey, you're up to 115. Corey, you're at 125. Noah, you're at 265. And now we're going into the final game. The final game is going to be, oh, look, it's another wheel spin.
Oh my god.
This time there are 5 options, and you're betting on what suit is going to land on the wheel. Spades are 1-to-1. Hearts are 3-to-1. Clubs are 5-to-1. Diamonds are 11-to-1. This is a secret bet, and it's pot limit. So DM me your bet and your location, and we'll get this thing started off right.
Okey-doke. Okey-doke. Gee.
Okay. And this one, got it. Okay, your bets are locked in.
All right.
I'm going to spin the wheel 1 time, and wherever it lands will pay off. Is everybody ready?
Ready?
No.
Here is the 1 spin.
Good.
Come on, double!
Come on. Go, go. Please.
It's going to pay off spades, even money. Here's how it pays off. Noah, you bet 65, and you bet on the hearts. We're going to rake that in. Leaves you with 50 chips. No, sorry. No, sorry. That was Noah paid the 65, and you bet the hearts. I'm going to take that away. That's it, and we'll rake it to the house. Corey, you bet... Oh, you went all in, didn't you?
Oh.
You went all in, which only leaves you, let's see, $50 now, unfortunately. But you bet on...
Nope, middle podium.
Oh.
That was Casey, you did.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm doing. Because he bet on diamonds, but it doesn't matter. It's broke. All right, Corey, though, you bet... You went all in. You bet on the hearts. That gets raked in, leaving Noah as the only one with chips at 200, winning the game.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
I took a gamble. I took a huge gamble.
I mean, that's what this game's all about is taking a gamble, and you tried it, and it didn't pay off, but that's okay. It's the spin of a wheel.
Yep.
All right, now,
Oh, good.
Noah, you have the bonus dice. $1,000 or more puts $10 in the kitty for the kids. Are you ready?
I'm ready, Travis.
Here we go. That's 200. What do you want to do now?
I'm gonna keep going.
Going to keep going. 200 to build on. No.
And Lucy strikes again.
Dang it.
But that was 200 in the kitty before we hit it, so that is going to be another 2. So we have raised pie for the kids. $314 pledged so far. And let's go into match number 3. And this may close the night, so we'll see. Let's go to here. And let's go to here. And let's see who we've got left. Okay, I've got... Nope. There we go. All right, Adam, do you want a king or a queen?
Give me a king, please.
Phil, do you want a king or a queen?
I'll take the king, please.
And Clover, do you want a king or a queen?
King.
We three kings of Orient. Okay, here we go. Game number 3. Let's see what games we haven't played yet in Dealer's Choice, and we're going to start with a little bit more card play. We're going to play some high-low. So this is going to play basically the same as we did with In Between, except the target cards that we're not looking for is 7, 8, and 9, basically the middle of the deck. And I'm going to shuffle these cards again. These cards have never gotten this much use. In the year since I've owned them, they've never been used this frequently.
Those cards are really, really cool. The deck.
All right. No, I didn't put anybody's... That's weird. Why did that not happen? Here we go. Let me go back here, and I'm going to put in...
We're playing with the Invisible Man.
Yeah, clearly. Okay. Nyet, 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 nyet. Okay, there's everybody's names. Fantastic. Okay, let's see. Maximum bet is 10 chips as this is round 1. Adam, how much would you like to bet?
I like to bet 5.
Only 5. All right. Phil, how much?
Let's go with 6.
6 chips. This is interesting wagers. Clover, how much?
Do it, Clover.
10.
Say again?
10.
10 chips. I got you now, yeah. All right. Adam's
Okay.
bet 5. Phil is bet 6. Clover is bet 10. I'm going to deal a total of 4 cards until I get a 7, 8, or 9, in which case the game ends. But after every chance, after every successful card, you got the option to let it ride or rake in. First card up. That's a 6. Who wants to stay in? Adam, do you want to stay in or not?
Yes.
Okay. Phil, do you want to stay in or rake it in?
Again.
Staying in?
Stay in.
Okay, Clover, staying in or leaving?
I'm going to leave.
You're going to leave. All right. You're at 100. You got your bet back. Actually, no, let's do that because I didn't double the bet, but those two doubled. Next card. It's a 10. Adam doubles. Phil doubles. Adam, staying in or going home?
Staying in.
Phil, staying in or going home?
I'm going to go home on this one. Just play it safe.
Taking the 24. Adam, it's all you. You against the cards. The next card is... That's the 9. That's the problem.
That's okay.
It's It's all right. Scores at the end of game 1. Adam at 95. Clover at 110. Phil at 118. This is already starting to be a close game and weirdly scored, but that's all right. And we're going to go back to the cards. So now any pair loses. Maximum bet 25 chips on this one. Here's how this one works. I'm going to deal 2 cards. If it doesn't make a pair, it's going to play just like high-low and in between. I'll double the bet. Then I'm going to start dealing 1 card at a time. If any card pairs up to any other card, this game is over. But if I deal 5 individual cards, you can double up 4 times. So I'm going to shuffle these a couple more times. Maximum bet on this one is 25 chips as we are in round 2. Adam, how much would you like to bet?
Go all in.
25 chips.
Ooh.
Phil, how much would you like to bet?
I'm going to bet the 18 I won from the previous game.
18 is in. Clover, how much would you like to bet?
Gonna hold back a bit and say 15.
15 is your wager. All right. I've shuffled. I've cut. First card is a 7. Second card is a 9. No pair. So everybody doubles their bets. Adam, do you want to stay in?
Yes.
Phil, in?
Yeah, I'll stay in.
Clover, in or out?
Yes, I'll stay.
You'll stay in. Next card is a 10. Still no pair. Doubling across the board. Adam, in or out?
Out.
Out. Takes the 100 home. Phil, in or out?
I'm going to stay out and keep the lead at the moment.
So you're going to deposit? You're going to go home?
Yeah, I'm going to go home.
Clover, in or out?
I'll go one more time.
One more card.
They always say
And it's a 5. We'll double that bet. You're at 120. Gives you 215 in or out. One more card.
Time to cash out.
Cashing out.
Yes.
Puts you at 215 just for shiggles. 4. Nothing paired in 5 cards. That's okay.
All right.
Scores after game 2. 170 for Adam. Phil has a 2-chip lead on Adam with 172. Clover at 215. Now we're going to play a little bit of combination. We're going to go back to the cards. So this is 2 card hands of Baccarat and maximum 4 deals. Using Baccarat math. So it's basically blackjack math, only I take the 10s off. If neither hand totals 7, you guys win. And then I'm going to rake the cards up and deal 2 more hands. So basically, I'm dealing 4 cards at a time. If either of the 2 sets, if either of the 2 hands add to 7, this game ends. But I'm going to do it a maximum of 4 times. Okay? Shuffle these again. I can't believe I randomized 3 of basically the same game in the same episode. But that's just how the chips fall sometimes. All right, maximum bet is 50 chips on this game. Clover, you are in the lead. How much would you like to bet? Maximum 50.
5.
Only 5.
No, 25.
25. I'm sorry, your mic cut out a little bit. 25 chips is your bet. Phil, 172. Maximum bet is 50. How much would you like to bet?
You know what? I've been playing a little safe lately. Let's go all in.
50 chips for Phil. Adam, how much would you like to bet?
I'm going to feel safe. I'm going to go 5.
Only 5. There we go. All right. A 4 and an 8. An ace, that's a 5. The other hand is 8 and 9, which is 17 less 10 is 7. And this game is over.
Damn.
That was super fast and super unfulfilling, but that is how this game goes. All right. Through 3 rounds, scores as they stand. Phil, 122. Adam, 165. Clover at 190. The final game of this is we're going to play a little bit of bingo. This is secret bet. It is all in. Let me explain. I'm going to use the same bingo cage, and I'm going to draw until we get a bingo combination. That being either 1 line vertical, 1 line horizontal, 1 line diagonal, or all 4 corners. Your bets are in secret, so please DM me your bets, and we will go from there.
What's the maximum bet?
All in. Pot limit. We're in the last round. And while they're thinking about their bets, everyone watching online, link to donate is in the description below. And also, if you guys want to buy some of these double six dice that I've been using all night, not the bonus dice. I got these actually from Board Games Maker. What we're going to do, or the, let me rephrase that. If you want to buy any of the double six dice that we've been using, a link is in the description below. Use that link for 20% off your order. Okay, bets are coming in. Here's what we're going to do. That is going to be... Got it. All right, and then we'll go here. And that's going to be... Got it. And then that bet is... Okay. Fantastic. Everybody's bets are in. And again, it's going to be honor system like we did with Keno because these balls are very, very tiny.
That's what she said.
I didn't need that. This isn't After Dark. All right. Thank you. First number is a 5. Next one is a 6 right next door. It's already 2 to a horizontal. Next one is a 3, so it goes up a row. Next one is 16, so there's one of our corners. Next one is 14, so now we got 2 to a vertical, 2 to a horizontal. Next one is 15. 13 ends the game, but we'll see what comes out of the hopper now. This is number 4. We got 2 corners, 2 to a vertical, 2 to a horizontal. This could be the last number. It is number 13, and that calls it. So here we go. Starting from Phil, you were at 122. Your bet was, stand by. Phil, your bet was 69, and you bet on the 2-to-1 odds, and you made it. Total of 260. Let's go now to Adam at 165. Your bet was 25, and you bet on the corners. Did not make it, so the house gets those. You're at 140 final score. Clover, you were at 190. You bet 25, and you bet on the line. Pays off 2-to-1. You're at 240. Not enough. Phil, 260 chips. That is the game for you.
Good game.
I played too cautiously. That was my fault.
All right. One more shot at the bonus dice. There we put all those balls back because I don't want to lose any of them. All right. Here we go. One last roll of the bonus dice. All right. $1,000 or more. $10 in the kitty. We're at 314 so far. Here we go. 150.
Nice.
Keep going.
Yeah, let's keep going.
Here we go. Another $300. You're at 450. No spades. What do you want to do?
Let's roll it.
Rolling again. Another 150. You're at 600 so far. That'll definitely add 6. What do you want to do?
Let's go.
That's 150 more. You're at 750.
I'm going to go for it.
Going again. A 250 exactly, and look at that.
Good job.
So that takes us up to 324 for the kids altogether. Guys, thank you so much. This has been... does everybody have a good time?
Yes.
Great.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So, here's what I'm going to do. We're going to end it right now because I have other stuff to do today. But thank you guys for tuning in on YouTube, those who watched it live. Those of you who are going to watch it later, thank you for watching. And please, donation link is in the description below. Let me see who actually... There we go. So, I am... There we go. I'm going to choose a team member. And it's me. And here is... There we go. So my hospital of choice is UF Health, University of Florida Health, Shands Children's Hospital. They're located in Florida. My best friend's son, they all live in Florida. And we're benefiting. That's their nearest children's hospital. So we're benefiting the boy. So if you want to donate to me, all the funds will go to UF Health, Shands Children's Hospital. If you want to be a part of the team, you can benefit your own children's hospital. But please donate. We're going to run this all the way through November. Extra Life Day is going to be the first Saturday in November, so November 1st. And hopefully we can get a wild night gone. But before we get to November, July is going to be the next night. And our next night is going to be July 20th, Sunday, same time, 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. for those in the UK. And it's going to be a board game night, kind of. The first one, we're going to play the Mad Dash, the living board game classic from Canada. And it's going to be the version of the Mad Dash that you have that is on my Etsy shop right now. So new spaces, new challenges, a really interesting Gallimafree stuff that happens on that one. And then, following the Mad Dash, after the intermission, we are going to play one game of Super Press Your Luck Wizard Edition, the most diabolical board that has ever been seen. And 4 of our lucky players will have a chance to try to face the whammy and walk away with millions of fake dollars and prizes. But that is in 1 month's time, July 20th. Come back to us on YouTube here. If you want to play along with us, if you want to be considered part of our contestant fund, please join the Discord. The link is in the link tree that is right there on the video. linktr.ee/gameshowmachine gives you all the links necessary. The top link is the donation link. Further down, you can get into our Discord. You can link to the Etsy shop. And at the bottom, if you want these awesome double 6 dice that we've been rolling all night, come get them. 20% off if you use the link in the description below or the link that I posted on the link tree. That is it. Throwdown Night 2 in the books. It is a success. We are at $324 total pledge to Shands Children's of UF Health. And hopefully let's raise some more. So that being said, I'm going to go full screen with me. Guys, thanks for tuning in. It's been a labor of love. And again, we're doing it for the kids and doing it to benefit the kids in Florida. So tune in next month and we'll see you then. Until then, have a good night.